and went on to become one of the finest two-seater fighters of the First World War. And it set the standard for RAF fighters for at least the next 2 decades. Giving it a top speed of around about 122 miles an hour. It is actually the oldest Rolls-Royce aero engine in the world. In fact, that's just correcting myself. The engine that I mentioned, the Rolls-Royce engine, it is the oldest Rolls-Royce aero engine in the world. It actually something else doesn't. And in the case of this particular aircraft, it was built too late for active service. It was actually built in 1903. Probably why it survived the First World War. Would have had one synchronised forward-firing Vickers machine gun and a Lewis gun mounted on a shaft on the rear cockpit. A dummy example of which you can see now as the aircraft passes from right to left. Usual wing configuration. This is the Bristol M1C from 1916. A single-seat golden wing monoplane fighter. It was really the fighter that never won, because it didn't actually serve in the First World War in France, but it did see service in downward visibility. Otherwise, because of that mid-wing mounting of the main spar, downward visibility was greatly restricted indeed. 100% horsepower Lerone rotary engine up front with a top speed of 130 miles an hour as the M1C chases down the flight line. The F.2b is one of just 2 airworthy examples of the Brisfit in the world. And again, an example of an aeroplane that you will only ever see here at Old Warden. It's always a delight when the M1C doesn't venture from the confines of the airfield to display elsewhere. The World War I centenary commemorations, of course, taking place through this year. And poignant reminder of those troubled times of the century as well. Very much living on in collections like the Shuttleworth Collection here at Old Warden and others around Europe and further afield as well. In fact, I'm off to Virginia at the end of the month for the Military Aviation Museum for their World War I centenary commemoration, featuring biplanes and monoplanes from both sides of the fighting, the aerial combat.